Hi Sierra Schools families, thank you for watching this video about the 6th through 12th grade, or as we consider them, upper level at Sierra School. This video will go over their basic schedule, some Zoom etiquette, what to expect for homework, how we are expecting them to turn in their homework, ways to contact their teachers, so myself and my fellow teachers that are going to be part of your child's online learning, and also just kind of some general special classes that you might see them in as they go through their learning. Okay, so let's get this started. I suggest that you have some type of piece of paper, something to write down any questions that you have, so that you can then revisit them later when you join us on the 22nd of September for our forum. This is going to be their general weekly schedule. This is a great reference for both you and your child to kind of make sure that they are in the appropriate classes at the appropriate times. If you notice, there is going to be time carved out for your academic classes, math, science, English, history. And then each day after lunch, there's going to be more specialized classes, which are the Spanish, the art, the music appreciation, the PE, and health. Again, a very great, good resource for you to kind of reference if for some reason your child or yourself are wondering what class they should be in. Breakdown of the schedule. This year for science, 6th through 8th grade will be studying life science, and 9th through 12th grade will be studying biology. For history, 6th through 8th grade will be doing American history, whereas 9th through 12th will be doing world history. As far as the math goes, you should see that your student is enrolled in a math class which meets and also challenges their abilities a little bit. So anywhere from Math 6, Pre-Algebra, Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, all the way up to Pre-Calculus. And for English, these are just a couple of books, both our 6th through 8th grade and our 9th through 12th grade will be reading over the course of this year. Specialty classes. Like I said before, some specialty classes that you will see is music appreciation, health and PE, college readiness, and art. I'm going to take this time to kind of introduce myself. My name is Mrs. Verberge. You will see that your child will be in math and science with me along with health and PE. There are so many classes that all three of us teachers teach. So with myself, we also have Miss Wilson, who you will see in art. This year they are doing sequential art. She also will be in history, and she'll help out with math this year. And then to round us out will be Miss Hoover, which you will see in music appreciation and college readiness, and also will be seen in English. 12th grade child might be in Spanish with Senora. Senora will meet with them twice a week. That schedule is on our distance learning site. And so if you need any links or the schedule of when those classes meet, again, look at their general schedule. This is also on the distance learning site. Our 6th through 8th grade students will participate in our character education or our second step program, where we will explore issues that are very important to this age and this group of 6th through 8th grade. And we are so excited this year to also offer a Friday after school activity to help your children kind of wind down. This is a great opportunity for them to come to a class with their peers, do a fun activity. 3 teachers, so myself, Miss Wilson, and Miss Hoover. We will all each take a Friday within the month, and we will bring different variety of activities to this Friday after school activity hour to share with the students. Okay, some Zoom rules to take in consideration when we are in Some Zoom rules and classroom procedures that we have gone over with your child and just want to make sure that we go over in this video as well is to make sure that when they are in our Zoom meetings that their camera is on and that they are visible within the camera, that they are aware if their microphone is muted or not. Zoom picks up on the loudest sound. So if they are not muted and someone else is talking, Zoom will actually focus in on that sound. So making sure that when they come into the classroom or when someone else is talking that they are on mute. If they do need to get our attention as a teacher or maybe get the attention of another student if they're in small groups, they can raise their hand. They can also use the participant button to raise their hand. This will signal that they want to contribute or that they have a question. And they also need to make sure that the teachers are aware when they leave a room or they are using some other type of application to do work. We want to make sure that the students communicate with us so that we can be accountable for who's in the room and who's not. And we make sure that we're not going to be giving instructions when a student is out of the room. And the last thing is to designate a workspace or a station or something that is constant for the student so that they can have all of their devices set up and adjusted properly so they can have all their supplies in one spot. Absences and tardiness. So school begins promptly at 9 a.m. At 9 a.m., the students will be in their homeroom. If there are any announcements that need to be made, their homeroom teacher will make those announcements, and attendance will be taken at each of the class periods. So not just at 9 a.m., but at every class when they are switching between classes, they need to make sure that they are promptly in the waiting room waiting for their teacher to let them in so that we don't have to waste time trying to get everyone organized as people come in late or as people kind of go come in after instructions are set. If you are running late or you do need your child to leave the meeting early or your child's running late into a meeting, please email the teachers and info@sierraschool.com. We do understand that there are some instances where things do happen and we will be flexible. We want to be flexible with the online learning. But we need to be aware of this so that we can make sure that your child does get the information that they missed or that we do check in with your child before they leave. All of the Zoom links for every one of the classes for myself, Miss Wilson, and Miss Hoover all are on the distance learning site. Let me just take a pause. The distance learning site is a great resource for everything that you need to know. The Google Classroom links, the Zoom links, announcements, special events, there's general schedules up there, there's a calendar up there. Let me emphasize the distance learning site is a great resource for your child and yourself. So please check that often. Please make sure that you keep up with that to kind of get more information. Tech in the classroom. The 6th through 12th graders will use Google Classroom this year. They'll be on this daily. If they aren't on this, it's probably because there's another platform that the teacher is asking them to be on. But a good rule of thumb is just every single day have your student or your child open up the Google Classroom because there's probably going to be an assignment or some type of work that needs to be turned in that day or one of the following days. If you do need help with logging in or accessing this platform, please contact info@sierraschool.com and Ms. Foley will help you. Some applications that you might see your child log on to regularly in the classroom are vocabulary.com, code.org, typing club, and test moz. As far as homework goes, Homework's going to vary from class to class. This is just kind of a general overview of what the homework might look like. Most classes will have some type of reading associated, either out of a textbook or some type of article that is assigned. All the completed homework will be submitted to Google Classroom. So it is always going to be submitted to Google Classroom. If homework is turned in and it's somewhere other than Google Classroom, then there might be some additional steps need to be taken in order to get it onto Google Classroom. If your child needs any help with homework, we do have Homework Center open Monday through Thursday from 3:15 to 4 o'clock. For progress reports and report cards, progress reports will be sent out the first and third quarter. Report cards will be mailed home the first and second semester. If you do need information on assignments or on a grade that you're wondering about your child, please just email the teacher. We can provide you with maybe a little bit more of a breakdown or just kind of a general overview of what needs to be done or why there is a certain grade for a class. If you have a bigger kind of concern that you want to have a parent-teacher conference, conferences throughout the year are going to be on an as-need basis. So please email the teacher that you would like to meet with. Usually if you email us teachers, we get back to you in about 24 hours. If we don't get back to you in 24 hours, it's probably because we had to reach out to someone else and we're trying to collaborate. So please give us a little bit of time to kind of find that answer for you and we will get back to you as soon as possible. But normally if you email us, you should hear or you should see a response in your email within 24 hours. If you know you would like a parent-teacher conference, there will be appointment slots available at the forum on September 22nd. So please come maybe ready with some times and dates and so that you and your child's teacher can put something on the calendar. I hope that you have been writing down your questions. I hope you guys have questions. And I look forward to answering all those questions along with my colleagues, Ms. Wilson and Ms. Hoover, at our Back to School Night Forum on September 22nd. Thank you for watching the video. See you guys then.